Male desperation, male desperation, male desperation. You know, I see these things a lot of times with men. Male desperation. I can see this thing in men, especially when their girlfriends are breaking up with them. And the thing is that as a man, especially when you have your first love, you lose yourself into that love. And that's also a thing that men lose themselves when they are in love. They really lose themselves. They're losing their rational thinking. They're losing their masculinity, you know. It's a really disturbing thing, you know. I've been there. We've all been there, I guess. But I've also know, I knew a friend of mine, it's a few years ago. So his girlfriend, she was just toying with him. Every time she left, and he was heartbroken, and every time when she came back, he was like, "Yay, she's back again! Yay, yay, yay!" But there was never any consequences for her. Like something like, "Yo, why are you doing this? Why are you treating me like this? Why do you each time you go away and you come back whenever you please? You know, who the fuck do you think I am?" That's the moment when you set boundaries. And the thing with male desperation is that as a man, when you are in that despair mode, you don't set any boundaries. You have lost yourself. And so is the thing with that friend of mine. Each time he let her came back, and every time she walked away, whenever she pleased. And his state of mind and his happiness was totally in her hands, and that's not a healthy thing, you know. If you put your happiness something outside of yourself, that's not a good thing. Then you need some soul searching. But I think most people in this world have that same thing. Also, I see male desperation when I see men trying to hook up with women. It's not a desperation to hook up with a woman. Obviously, it's not. But it is desperate when you text her too much and when you call her too much, especially when she doesn't call you that much or text you that much. It's not equal. And then some guys are thinking like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna text her more and I'm gonna do more my best," you know. No, you leave it with that, you know. If she doesn't make any effort, you don't do any efforts. That's the thing, guys. That's the rule. Come on, you know the rules, you know the game. And also men who are addicted to the outcome with women. When they have some men, they have this expectation of women, like, "Oh, I'm gonna fix her and we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna have sex, we're gonna have a relationship," and when that doesn't happen, they are very unhappy. You know, they hardly can take it, and then they go into their little how should I say this, in their victimhood mentality, or they go on the internet and talk shit about women. Well, at the end of the day, they are hurt, or they cannot get much women. You know, this maybe sound a little bit rough, but it's true, guys. We all know there are men like this out there, also in the red pill community. I also see male desperation on social media when I see when a woman who is looking good, she gets 200 likes and 100 comments. "Oh, you're so beautiful, you're so beautiful, you're so beautiful, you're so beautiful." Guys, don't you think that woman already knows that she is beautiful? Don't you think already a million people in her lifetime already told her that? The, the thing is, if you are telling her that, it doesn't add anything. I mean, it will not improve or decrease your chances of fucking her. No. And I also see it when male desperation, when I see DMs. Sometimes, you know, I talk to these women, you know, and they show me things. It's like, what? Sometimes I see DMs of guys, you know, private messages on the social media from women. And what these guys are saying is fucking insane, man. Then I'm actually almost ashamed to be a guy. Almost. But no, not it's not that I'm ashamed of being a guy, but I'm ashamed of them. It's terrible, horrible. But the thing is that the things that the men are saying to these women through social media, in these private messages, in these DMs, it's insane. I saw things like, "Can I be your sex slave? I want to be your sex slave." Like, "Hey baby, you can humiliate me. You can spend all my money and you can humiliate me. Yeah, baby, let's get together. Do you think I can fix you? Can I have you? Blah 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 blah." Guys, it's so mind-boggling. I don't know why are there men thinking like, "Oh, if I'm gonna do that, that it's gonna increase her interest in me." What the fuck is wrong with you? Don't you have any pride? Don't you have any? My God. It's insane, man. It's insane. It's no wonder why a lot of women nowadays don't respect men, because men don't respect themselves. If you don't respect yourself, you're gonna act a certain way that other people cannot respect. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's insane. It's really insane. But okay, also in dating apps, I also see male desperation. Why I see male desperation there? Because I know for a fact, let's say in Tinder, you know what men do? Men, they like every woman. They're gonna like. It doesn't matter who she is, how tall she is, how big she is, how fat she is, how small she is, how ugly she is, or how beautiful she is. And at the end of the road, he has this many likes. Maybe a few women will like him back, and then he's gonna see like who he wants to talk to. But I know a lot of guys, they just fuck everything. They gonna fuck everything. So, and so what happens? Ugly women also get a lot of likes because every dude gives them a like. So these ugly women think that they are the shit because they get a lot of likes. Same thing on Facebook. Ugly women who are getting a lot of praises, a lot of likes, even though they are not attractive. They are gonna think in their mind, "Oh, I'm attractive, I'm attractive, I'm attractive. I deserve a top-notch guy." And these women are gonna start acting arrogant. They're gonna even reject men out of their league. And that's the insanity of that. So why are men behaving like this? Why? Why are they acting so desperate? It's because a lot of men, they have an emptiness inside of them. They want to fill that up with women. And it's because of the male libido. And of course, the male state of mind. It doesn't matter if you have a high or a low or a normal libido. A man is programmed to have sex with multiple women. And that's all fine and natural, but it's not natural when men are behaving desperate like this. It's insane nowadays. It's really, really insane.